Hey, what is up internet? My people, my friends, how are you all doing? So मेरे पास बहुत लोग आते हैं और वो बोलते हैं कि उनका सैमसंग का फ़ोन आफ्टर 6 months बहुत स्लो हो जाता है. And I know there are people that don't specifically buy a Samsung phone because they fear that their phone will slow down after a point of time. And I agree, this is true because a lot of this has to do with Samsung hardware and software. But there are some settings which I think a lot of you might not know that can help speed up your Samsung phone. Now, I'm not saying that these settings will magically turn your Samsung phone into something like a OnePlus phone, but it will help here and there a bit to, just speed up your Samsung phone. So in this video, we'll check 5 such settings that will help speed up your Samsung smartphone. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now, I'm going to do this on my mom's Samsung Galaxy M30s, but let me first remove the tempered glass. Don't tell my mom that I removed the tempered glass. She'd kill me. Number 1 is de-bloat your Samsung phone. So Samsung phones in particular come with a lot of bloatware. That is nothing but some preloaded apps that come when you first boot your Samsung device. So the number one thing you would want to do is uninstall these apps. Now I know there might be some apps that you can't uninstall, but the best you can do is at least disable these apps by going to settings, then apps, then going to this app and hitting that disable button. Now what it will do is that it will not uninstall the app, but it will help this app to not run in the background and use your important RAM and battery when you're not using your phone. And lastly, don't let Samsung's One UI to install some more apps when you first boot up your device. And I noticed this when I was using this Galaxy M30s. This is like really sad. Like Samsung's One UI actually asks you to install some bizarre games and applications that they probably have a tie-up with. Don't do that, please. Number 2 is reduce your animation time on your Samsung phone. Now, traditionally, what you would do is you would enable the developer options, then you would go to developer options, and under the drawing heading, there are 3 animation scales that you would reduce from 1x to 0.5x. But I noticed that Samsung One UI also has a dedicated setting to this. So if you go to settings and then you go to advanced, there is actually an option to enable reduced animation scale on your Samsung One UI smartphone. And now that it will take half the time to subscribe to TQNet, please subscribe kar lo. Now number 3 is battery optimization settings. Now all Samsung phones, including this Samsung Galaxy M30s, by default come with certain battery optimization settings that will give you an extra juice if you would like so, but it will definitely have a hit on your device's performance as well. So play around with the battery optimization settings. For example, if you go to settings and then you go to device care and then you go to battery, for example, there is an option called power mode. So I would highly advise to have this power mode set to high performance because usse kya hoga, your phone will always run in high performance mode no matter what you are doing. Now the second thing you can do is again go inside the battery and then you go to app power management and then you can choose certain apps that will never run in the background when you're not using these phones. Now to do so, you can just go to the sleeping apps menu here and then you can choose the apps that you don't want to run in the background. Now the third thing what you can do is when you are in device care, just go to the 3-dot menu and go to advanced and then you can actually choose the auto optimization option. And what you can further do is you can choose a time of the day when your phone will automatically optimize, which means that it will close certain apps, delete certain files, but this will not include your personal files and a lot more stuff. And the last setting I would highly suggest is that you should regularly clean up your RAM and your device's storage because usse you'll have that extra RAM and storage whenever you are, going to play some games or that high intensive apps on your Samsung device. बहुत ही बढ़िया इंग्लिश बोलने लग गया हूँ मैं पहले तो ठीक ठाक बोलता ना अब तो बहुत ही बढ़िया बोलने लग गया हूँ. So number 4 is install a third party launcher. Now, no matter how smooth or how snappy the One UI has become as compared to the Samsung's TouchWiz before, I still think it's not as snappy as I would have liked. So I always install a third-party launcher. So my favorite is actually Nova Launcher, which is actually the full version is not that expensive as well. I think it's around $100 if you want to buy it here in India. And Nova Launcher will change the experience of how you use your Samsung phone. Now, it's not only snappy and very lightweight on your device's RAM, but it will give you a ton of customization in terms of what icon size do you want, how many icons do you want on your home screen, do you want a dark mode or a light mode, or what is the icon padding you want, what are the icons you want to use. There are just unlimited number of customization options available on the Nova Launcher. So if you want to download the Nova Launcher, I'll leave a link in the description box below as well. Don't worry, Nova Launcher has not paid me for this, but I'm just recommending you because I have been using Nova Launcher for the last 6-7 years. Number 5 is speed up your fingerprint scanner on your Samsung device. Now, I only got to know about this trick recently because someone on Reddit or XDA claimed that with this trick, you can actually speed up your fingerprint scanner. Now, for that, go to settings and then navigate to apps, and then go to this 3-dot menu on the top right corner and choose show system apps. Now, search for biometrics and you should have an app called com.samsung.android.biometrics.app.settings. Now, when you are there, go to battery and then choose optimize battery usage. And from this drop down on the top, just choose all. And then again search for this com.android.biometric.android.settings. I think I didn't get the name right, but yeah, search for that and then make sure you disable the battery optimization on this app. Now, the next thing you would want to do is just reboot your device and see if this actually helps your fingerprint scanner to be a little faster. मेरे हिसाब से this might be the placebo effect, but if it actually works for you, man, like good for you, because मेरे पास Samsung Galaxy M30s है और उसमें in display fingerprint scanner नहीं है. No, but don't leave the video just yet because I also have the bonus tip, and I think that will work for everyone in this world because वो इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा जुगाड़ है. Yes, if none of these tricks work and you still think your Samsung phone is laggy as hell, reset your Samsung device. Now, to do that, go to settings and then you should go to general management, and there is an option to reset your device and you can choose various reset options. But make sure you do back up your device before you reset, because नहीं तो मेरे वीडियो के नीचे comment कर रहे होगे that we didn't back up our data because you didn't tell us, and then now we have lost all our data and whatnot. So yes guys, this was it for this video. Here were my 5 settings or tips or tricks you can say to speed up your Samsung phone. If any of these tips work for you, make sure you smash that like button. Let's see how many likes I can get on this video. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to TQNet and especially hit that bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload such videos in future as well. And also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well, because we have been uploading a lot of stuff on those platforms as well. So till then, keep asking and I'll see you in the next one.